You can generate a full production-ready web app in under 2 minutes using plain English. And right now, this tool is quietly responsible for a revenue surge so dramatic that Vercel's CEO is openly talking about IPO readiness. That tool is V0, and by the end of this video, you will have built and deployed something real with it. Before you open anything, here's what you need. You need a free Vercel account, which you create at vercel.com. You need a browser, nothing else. No local installs, no node version managers, no terminal commands to copy from Stack Overflow. V0 runs entirely in the browser, and it connects directly to Vercel's deployment pipeline, so the path from idea to live URL is shorter than anything else you have probably used before. Go to v0.app and sign in with your Vercel account. You land on a clean prompt interface. This is where everything starts. The first thing to understand is that V0 is not a website builder in the old sense. It is not dragging blocks around. You type what you want, and it generates real React code using Tailwind, CSS, and shadcn components. The code it produces is the same code a senior front-end engineer would write on a Monday morning. You can read it, copy it, modify it, and ship it. Type this into the prompt. Build me a SaaS landing page for a project management tool called TaskFlow with a hero section, a pricing table with 3 tiers, and a dark mode toggle. Hit enter and watch what happens. Within about 15 seconds, you see a full rendered preview on the right side of the screen. There is a hero with a headline, a subheadline, and a call to action button. There is a pricing section with a free tier, a pro tier, and an enterprise tier. There's a working dark mode toggle in the top right corner. You did not write a single line of code. Now click on the code tab above the preview. You can see every component, every class name, every prop. This is not some proprietary locked format. It is standard React that you can drop into any existing project. If you want to grab just the pricing component, you can copy that section on its own. Here's where the latest updates make this even more powerful. V0 now supports multi-file project generation. Look at the file tree on the left side of the code view. You will see that V0 did not just generate one file. It generated a page file, a components folder with individual files for the hero, the pricing table, and the navbar, and it generated a globals CSS file. This is an actual project structure, not a single blob of code. Let's go further. Type into the chat below the preview. Add a waitlist form to the hero section that connects to a toast notification when someone submits. V0 understands the context of what it already built. It updates the hero component, adds a form with an email input and a submit button, and wires up a toast that fires on submission. The preview updates live. You can click the submit button in the preview right now, and the toast notification appears. This is interactive, working UI. Now try something that shows real business utility. Type. Make the pricing toggle switch between monthly and annual billing, and show a 20% discount badge on the annual view. Watch the preview. A billing toggle appears. Click it. The prices update. A badge reading, save 20%, appears on each card. That logic is handled inside the component with React State. You did not write useState, you did not write a handler function, you described the behavior and it exists. Here is the feature that changed how professionals are using this tool. Click the Publish button in the top right corner of the V0 interface. Because you are signed into your Vercel account, it pushes this project directly to Vercel's infrastructure. In about 45 seconds, you have a live URL with HTTPS, global CDN distribution, and automatic scaling. You can share that URL with a client, a co-founder, or an investor right now. This is not a prototype hosted on some sandbox. This is production infrastructure. Once the project is deployed, you can open it in the Vercel dashboard, and you will see it listed alongside any other projects you have. From there, you can add a custom domain, set up environment variables, and connect a GitHub repository so future changes trigger automatic redeployments. The entire professional deployment workflow is available from that one deploy click inside V0. Let's look at one more use case that is getting a lot of traction. Go back to V0 and start a new chat. Type. Build a data dashboard with a sidebar navigation, a bar chart showing monthly revenue, a line chart showing user growth, and stat cards at the top for total users, monthly recurring revenue, and churn rate. Use placeholder data. The output gives you a complete admin dashboard. The charts are rendered using Recharts, which V0 imports automatically. The sidebar has navigation links. The stat cards show numbers. Click through the sidebar links in the preview and the active state updates on each one. You can take this dashboard, deploy it, and then replace the placeholder data with real API calls in your own codebase. V0 gives you the UI shell and the component architecture. You bring the data layer. That division of labor is what makes this genuinely fast for real products. One thing worth saying clearly: because V0 generates standard code that you own and can export, you are never locked into V0's platform. The code runs anywhere React runs. You can eject it into a Next.js project, a Remix app, or a Vite setup. What V0 accelerates is the gap between having an idea and having something on a screen that you can react to and iterate on. The reason Vercel is seeing the kind of revenue growth that has their CEO talking publicly about IPO timelines is that V0 collapsed the time between design and deployment for thousands of teams. Developers use it to prototype faster. Designers use it to produce real component code instead of static mockups. Founders use it to build first versions without hiring. That is a lot of people paying for something that works, and you can see exactly why it works the moment you use it. Go to v0.app right now, sign in for free, and try the landing page prompt from this video. Then try describing something from your own work. You will have a deployed URL faster than you think is possible. If this was useful, subscribe to theoperatorai because next we are going in deep on Cursor, the AI code editor that lets you talk to your entire codebase and make sweeping edits across dozens of files at once. That video will change how you think about writing code. Subscribe so you do not miss it and go build something.